Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Tonight we turn to a story of ambition, delay, and a nation's security hanging in the balance. It's a tale that stretches far beyond shipyards and contracts, reaching into the heart of the Philippines' future. The Philippine Navy is waiting for two new landing platform docks, or LPDs, ordered from Indonesia's PAL. These ships were meant to be a game changer, a leap forward in naval capability. But deadlines have come and gone. The ships are not ready. Each missed milestone adds to the frustration and uncertainty. This isn't just a scheduling problem. It's a growing concern for a country facing security threats and natural disasters. The Philippines is no stranger to both, and every delay has real consequences. Every day without these ships leaves the Philippines less prepared to defend its waters and protect its people. The absence is felt not just in military circles, but by communities who rely on the Navy for disaster response. The promise was a stronger, more capable Navy, vessels that could transport troops, deliver aid, and serve as floating command centers. These ships were to be the backbone of rapid response, both in conflict and in crisis. Now, questions echo in Manila. Why are the ships late? What does this mean for national defense? The uncertainty is fueling debate among officials and citizens alike. The Department of National Defense is in a bind. They have a contract, but not the ships. Legal and diplomatic pressures are mounting as patience wears thin. The delay disrupts military planning, budget allocation, and operational readiness. Every plan must be adjusted, every strategy reconsidered. Exercises and operations are on hold, creating a gap that adversaries could exploit. The stakes are high in contested waters, and every day counts. As the Philippines waits, other shipbuilders, South Korea, Spain, and more, see opportunity. The global competition for naval contracts is fierce, and delays open the door for new partnerships. This is about more than two ships. It's about a country at a crossroads. The decisions made now will echo for years, shaping alliances and capabilities. The choice: loyalty to an existing partner, or the urgent need for capability. It's a test of trust, strategy, and national interest. The outcome will define the Philippine Navy for decades. Will it be a force ready for tomorrow's challenges, or one held back by today's delays? The waiting game has real-world consequences, and the clock is ticking. Every second lost is a chance for others to move ahead. The world is watching how the Philippines will respond. Allies and rivals alike are paying close attention to every move. The next move could reshape the nation's security for a generation. The decision is looming, and its impact will be felt far beyond the water's edge. What exactly is an LPD, and why is it often called the Swiss Army knife of the sea? And why does this versatile ship matter so much for the Philippines, a nation made up of over 7,000 islands? An LPD is more than just a warship. It's a floating military base, a mobile command center, and a humanitarian hub all in one. For an archipelago like the Philippines, it's absolutely essential. Its well deck can launch landing craft loaded with troops, vehicles, and equipment, making it vital for defending scattered territory and responding quickly to threats. But the LPD's value goes far beyond wartime operations. The Philippines faces frequent typhoons, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions, and LPDs are often the first responders. They deliver emergency relief, serve as floating hospitals, and launch helicopters for rescue missions to isolated or devastated communities, reaching places no road can. The Navy's two existing LPDs, built by PAL, have already proven their worth in both conflict and crisis, saving lives and supporting communities. The plan to acquire two more would double the Navy's reach, boosting both military strength and humanitarian response. Without these additional ships, the fleet is stretched thin, unable to cover all the needs of such a vast and vulnerable nation. 4 LPDs would mean true flexibility, 2 dedicated to defense, 2 always ready for disaster response, ensuring the country is never caught off guard. The delay in acquiring these ships postpones this vision, leaving a critical gap in the nation's readiness and response capabilities. The nation's resilience, against both human and natural threats, remains on hold, as the need for rapid response grows ever more urgent. The need for these ships has never been clearer, and the future of the Philippines' security and disaster response depends on them. The new LPDs were originally scheduled to arrive in 2023 and 2024, promising to usher in a new era for the Philippine Navy. But it's now late 2025, and the ships remain unfinished, their hulls gathering dust as deadlines slip by. At first, delays were blamed on the pandemic, with lockdowns and supply chain issues cited as reasons. But as time drags on, those explanations no longer satisfy anxious officials and sailors. The lack of clear communication from PAL, the shipbuilder, only fuels more uncertainty and frustration in Manila's defense circles. The delay ripples through every aspect of the Navy's plans. Training schedules are thrown off, joint exercises with allies are canceled, and deployments are constantly rescheduled. Commanders are forced to rely on aging ships, stretching their capabilities and weakening the Navy's presence in contested waters where modern threats loom. The entire Armed Forces modernization program is affected. Funds are tied up in unfinished projects, and future acquisitions are pushed back. Morale across the ranks suffers as uncertainty grows. Sailors who trained for new roles on the promised ships are left waiting, their skills unused, growing frustrated and demoralized as months pass. A modern Navy is built not just on advanced technology, but also on the dedication and motivation of its people. Both are now being tested. The ongoing delays chip away at that motivation every single day, making it harder to maintain readiness and morale. The Navy's rhythm is broken, its routines disrupted, and the cost is more than just lost time. It's lost momentum and confidence. The longer the wait continues, the greater the risk to national security, as rivals watch and tensions simmer in disputed waters. Uncertainty itself has become a threat, casting a shadow over every decision and every mission. The Navy needs answers and decisive action before the ripple effect becomes a wave too large to contain. PAL Indonesia was once a trusted partner, delivering the Navy's first 2 LPDs on time. That success led to the new contract, but now, deadlines have been missed, and trust is eroding. The $75 million deal came with clear expectations, now breached. Design changes and supply issues are cited, but the extended delay tests Manila's patience. The Department of National Defense faces a tough choice: wait and hope, or seek legal remedies that could complicate things further. The lack of transparency from PAL is a major frustration. This is a lesson in the need for stricter oversight and clearer penalties in defense contracts. The Navy needs partners who deliver, on time and on promise. The experience will shape future acquisitions and partnerships. The stakes for trust and reliability have never been higher. As patience with PAL fades, the Navy looks to South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries. Their HDL 1000 LPD is larger, more advanced, and designed for modern warfare and disaster response. With a 10,000-ton displacement, it can deploy more troops, vehicles, and helicopters, ideal for the Philippines' needs. Hyundai's track record is strong. They deliver on time and on budget, including the Navy's Jose Rizal-class frigates. The HDL 1000 offers advanced technology, better integration, and greater flexibility. Hyundai also offers even larger designs, tempting planners seeking a strategic leap. Choosing Hyundai isn't just about a bigger ship. It's about raising the Navy's technological ceiling. A new partner could accelerate the fleet's modernization. The decision is about quality, reliability, and the future of Philippine naval power. The Navy must weigh its options carefully. Hyundai isn't the only option. The global shipbuilding market is full of contenders. Spain's Navantia, builder of the Juan Carlos Fort class, and shipyards from France and the Netherlands all offer advanced LPDs. Each brings unique technologies, design philosophies, and potential for industrial cooperation. This delay, while frustrating, is a chance to reevaluate and seek the best value and partner. Geopolitics and technology transfer matter as much as ship specs. The Philippines wants not just ships, but a stronger domestic industry. Any new deal could include local construction, jobs, and expertise. The competition pressures PAL to deliver or risk losing future contracts. The Navy is in the driver's seat, able to choose its destiny. The right partner will shape the fleet and the nation's future. The revitalized Subic Bay shipyard is a game changer. Once a U.S. naval base, now under new management, it's poised to become a hub for naval construction and repair. Future contracts could require ships to be built or outfitted at Subic, boosting self-reliance. This means jobs, economic growth, and a true domestic defense industry. The dream of a made-in-the-Philippines warship is within reach. Hyundai's history of technology transfer makes them an attractive partner for co-production at Subic. The Navy gets modern ships, and the skills to build and maintain them. Subic shifts the dynamic. The Philippines is now an industrial partner, not just a customer. Defense spending can now drive both security and national development. The future of Philippine shipbuilding starts at home. The cost of delay is steep. Without the new LPDs, the Navy's presence in the West Philippine Sea is weakened, and deterrence suffers. Disaster response is compromised. 2 ships can't cover a nation of islands. Funds are tied up, slowing other modernization efforts. Technology ages. What was cutting edge becomes outdated. The Philippines' reputation as a reliable partner is at stake. Allies may question its ability to manage defense projects. Inaction risks both security and credibility. The nation needs modern hardware and a reputation for reliability. The time to act is now. The Navy stands at a crossroads. The delayed LPDs are no longer just a procurement issue, they're a test of national resolve. One path, stay with PAL, hoping for resolution and honoring the partnership. The risk, more delays, more uncertainty. The other path, seek a new partner, Hyundai or another, promising better ships and deeper cooperation. This could mean walking away from the current contract, a bold but complex move. The decision will define the Navy's future and its strategic partnerships. The goal, a credible, modern, and reliable fleet. The choice is urgent, and the world is watching. The future of Philippine security depends on what happens next.